Well, everybody, on a night where the NXT Women's Champion Toni Storm is going to be making her return after being out of action for a few months, I am happy to say to you, welcome to NXT. I'm, of course, Dominic here on the Bad Wrestling Channel as we enter this episode of NXT with that man, Kassius Ohno. Now, a few weeks ago, Kassius Ohno attacked El Mago after his match, his hard-fought contest with Toni Nese. And Kassius Ohno, he had a bit of explaining to do, and he took to Twitter to do that explaining. He tweeted out just before this match, "My attack on El Mago was not just a statement to the locker room, but a statement to everyone watching. I'm sick and tired of being looked over for new stars. If any new superstar takes up my time in NXT, then you better be worried about a forearm to the face." So Kassius Ohno with very intense words coming into NXT here tonight. However, he's going to be facing a man whose intensity is only rivaled by the Hulk himself. It's Cole Quinn. Okay, maybe that was a little bit of a lie. However, Cole Quinn here tonight, in case some of you don't know, not only a fan, but a good friend of El Mago, the man Kassius Ohno attacked before El Mago went on to team up with Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins to beat Lars Sullivan in a 3-on-1 handicap matchup. So Cole Quinn, he wants to get some revenge for his friend here tonight, but Kassius not going to give him the chance with a big boot. Speaking of Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, we're going to be seeing them later on tonight as one half of our new NXT Tag Team Champions, AOP, Akam, will be facing off against Montez Ford later on as Kassius Ohno with the right hands to the back of the head, and now with the slaps to the chest on Cole Quinn. Kassius Ohno coming in here with a statement to make to the NXT locker room, and perhaps to the NXT general manager, Chris Jericho, as the cover 1, 2. No, and only a 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. Kassius Ohno screaming towards the crowd, saying, "You should have stayed down, Cole Quinn." Oh my god, and that's why. Kassius Ohno looking down at Cole Quinn here. Okay, working over the neck, trying to twist the neck, perhaps, of Cole Quinn, trying to wear him down right now. However, Quinn with a big elbow. They're trying to get a bit of some fight left in him here. He's trying to show that to Kassius Ohno, but Kassius Ohno with that forearm to the face that he mentioned in that tweet. As now he's got Cole Quinn, throws him into the barricade. And now, oh god, oh god, oh my god! To the lower spine of Cole Quinn, and there you see the knee again to the lower spine. Kassius Ohno, oh my god, just tossing him around like he's nothing here tonight. Kassius Ohno showing that he has little respect to anybody in NXT like Cole Quinn. Cole Quinn, one of NXT's newest stars. Quinn trying to make an impression here on Kassius. However, he slaps him in the chest and then runs back in the ring. Perhaps trying to toy with Kassius Ohno, but Kassius Ohno is not a man you want to be toyed with here. As a big boot connects. Ohno now picking him up. Seems to have something in mind. Slaps him in the face, and then, oh god, another elbow. He just flops down like a fish. Cole Quinn just did, as now falls down with the backwards DDT by Kassius. And Ohno now rolling elbow. Oh my god. I believe cutting him open. A brutal strike by Ohno. As Kassius now, oh god, punches him in the face. Seems to be turning him around, and oh god, you're not gonna like this. Oh my god, into the top turnbuckle. Quite like how he did to El Mago. Forearm to the back of the head, into the top turnbuckle. A terrible landing for Cole Quinn, I do say so myself, as the cover 1, 2, 3, and it was over. Kassius Ohno gets the win here tonight on Cole Quinn. Very quick win indeed. There you see the moonsault connecting earlier on in the match, and pretty much this entire matchup was all Kassius Ohno, not giving Cole Quinn a chance. Oh my god! Oh my god, that was a camera angle I didn't particularly want to see. Okay, disgusting. Honestly, a disgusting thing to watch. We could have just seen a man broke a nose, broke a few bones in his face because of that elbow to the back of the head, possibly giving him a concussion here tonight. Kassius Ohno looking out towards the crowd. His point has been made. If any new superstar wants to join NXT, you're going to have to go through that man's way. And I don't think Kassius Ohno is going to let you pass. And oh, come on. Kassius, oh, come on. No. Oh, no, please. Oh, no, indeed, is right. Kicks him in the stomach. Come on. This is unnecessary. Going for a powerbomb position. And oh, God, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Well, we saw him attack the lower spine. Now he's attacking the middle or high spine there. Okay, the referee's just watching this. Okay, he knows that there's no stopping Kassius here tonight. As Ohno slaps him in the chest. Big boot connects. Oh no, not giving it here tonight. And again, the rolling elbow. Jesus Christ. Will somebody please stop this? El Mago, I don't believe, is here tonight to save this. Oh! To save Cole Quinn from this attack. As Kassius sends a message once again to everybody in the NXT locker room. Well, everybody, I entered this NXT episode very excited for what I'm going to see. Okay, I entered this episode saying, you know what? I'm going to see Toni Storm again. Make her return here tonight. Okay, I was excited to see that. And now, I don't know, man, that excitement almost feels deflated after the brutal attack by Kassius Ohno. The unnecessary, unneeded, unwarranted, undeserving attack by Kassius on Cole Quinn. Okay, he defeated him handedly. And tonight, Cole Quinn might be entering a hospital right now. Honestly, I don't have all the information. However, what I do know, but the information I do know, which isn't a lot to be honest with you, but the information I do know is that those two men are the NXT Tag Team Champions. It's Akam, it's Razor, defeating the Undisputed Era in a no-holds-barred tag team title main event at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Finally, the first NXT branded tag team, come to think of it, are your NXT Tag Team Champions. As Akam, however, this isn't, he knows this isn't a tag team match, this is a singles match. And he's going to go on one-on-one with Montez Ford, the man behind Angelo Dawkins, the man with the cup in hand. However, will that cup breed success? Or will Akam show why AOP are just probably the most dominant NXT branded tag team in WWE today? We'll see as the camera focuses on the man, or maybe the victim, of Akam here tonight. Okay, these two men love to party. They have fun everywhere they go. But right now, I don't think this will be a very fun scene. Okay, I know you guys have your pride, but you can always turn back now. Okay, we saw Akam and Razor fight in a no-holds-barred tag team match, but maybe that's what they're hoping for. Okay, maybe Montez Ford is coming into this saying, you know what? Akam might not be 100% coming into this match. Okay, they fought in the NXT TakeOver Brooklyn main event in a no-holds-barred, a brutal no-holds-barred match between themselves and the Undisputed Era. While Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins went against Lars Sullivan. So, it's difficult to see who's going to be... Oh! More hurt. As Montez Ford, okay, he had a few things to say, screaming to get himself hyped up. And it looks like Akam, he's not playing any games. He's not taunting at all. He's going for big moves here on Montez Ford. Just like Kassius Ohno, perhaps Akam wants to make a statement to all the tag teams in NXT. As the Street Profits here tonight, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford walked into this matchup dancing around, having some fun. That might be the last bit of fun we see in this match. Or perhaps for this night. With Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, a powerbomb connects, a brutal powerbomb. 1, 2, 3, and Akam very quick to defeat Montez Ford here tonight. I hate to say it, but Montez Ford, you just got squashed, buddy. And I really hate saying that. I like Montez Ford. I like Angelo Dawkins. The Street Profits, honestly, probably one of my favorite tag teams in NXT going today. However, Akam and Razor, they're not here for flash. They're here to show their power, their strength, and their dominance. As speaking of dominance, Fish, O'Reilly, and Cole, even though they're from Monday Night Raw, former NXT Tag Team Champions, looking down at Akam and Razor perhaps, saying, hey, don't forget about us. We want those titles. Well, everybody, after a big win for Akam and a big win for Kassius Ohno, okay, honestly, those squash matches, we move on here tonight to hear from the returning Toni Storm, the NXT Women's Champion. Okay, I guarantee you she watched Bianca Belair defeat Lacey Evans at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, so let's see what she has to say. Well, doesn't this feel great? To see the bright lights shine back down on me, to hear my music as I make my entrance, and to hear each and every one of you get excited for Toni Storm. Over the past few months, I have missed this. I have missed coming out and proclaiming that Toni Storm is your NXT Women's Champion. And even though Lacey Evans might have attacked me and injured my jaw for a few months, she still wasn't able to take my title from me. So, since I'm officially clear to compete, I want to see if anyone in the back will be able to defeat me. That's right, I'm calling out anyone who wants to fight with Toni Storm. Well, apparently, Toni Storm has decided to call out anybody in the back. Okay, a non-title match with the champion. Toni Storm in the ring waiting for that woman who seems to be, saying, you know what, even though it's not a title match, I'll definitely take this opportunity to have a brawl with Toni Storm. It's Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott making her WWE debut in the Women's Royal Rumble, the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. In my opinion, she has what some people call it. Okay, she's the most unique individual on the roster, in my opinion. Or at least in the women's division. And Ruby Riott is going to show that unique offense here tonight, as Riott immediately pushing Toni Storm into the corner now. A big right hand by Riott. And look at this. She's saying, come on, let's go. You're the champion. Why don't you take the fight to me? And that's what she's wanting. As Toni Storm, connects there. Okay, a big sidewalk slam onto the knee. A big backbreaker is now stomping on the back. Toni Storm, however, look at this. Now she's taunting Ruby Riott. As Riott, look at this, taking advantage. Going for a cover here. 1, 2. No, it only had 2 count there. Toni Storm mentioned she has been out of action with an injured jaw, as a big Hurricane connects. And while she's been out of action, we have seen new stars start to rise. Like Becky Lynch, calling herself the man. Like Bianca Belair, still undefeated. The NXT women's locker room looking great! As, oh my god, speaking of looking great, what a maneuver by Ruby Riott there connecting. Okay, pulling her, using her legs, pulling her into the middle turnbuckle. Quite unique. Like I mentioned, Ruby Riott, she has a unique set of offense. And she could potentially become NXT Women's Champion someday, or perhaps even Raw or SmackDown Women's Champion. However, Toni Storm, she's still bringing the fight here tonight. Okay, some might question, is Storm 100% coming into this matchup? Well, we're about to find out, as Riott, however, pushes her off. Riott, she's got her here. Ruby, turning it, Russian leg sweep, beautiful connected. Beautiful connection there by Ruby Riott. Kick to the back. Storm, with a headbutt style maneuver, going after the jaw, and now going for the strikes here. The NXT Women's Champion. Okay, focusing here tonight on the offense. Okay, turning the tide to her favor now. Will she be able to keep the tide flowing? Oh, Ruby Riott, stop it here. We're going to find out as a German suplex beautifully executed there by Storm. As the crowd cheering on Toni here tonight, Ruby Riott, oh, reverses it. Oh, and the Enziguri connects. Ruby Riott, the Enziguri connects here. 1, 2, no, and barely gets the shoulder up. Ruby Riott looking down at Toni Storm here tonight in Toni Storm's return match as Ruby Riott enters NXT with her NXT debut match. 1, 2, no, and again, Storm kicks out. These two women battling here tonight, looking for a chance to spotlight their potential success. Okay, Toni Storm, the champion, wants to prove that she still has what it takes to be champion. Ruby Riott wants to prove that she could be champion one day in her first match by defeating the champion here tonight, Toni Storm. A Storm with a big arm drag connection. And now Storm looking down at Riott here. Seems to have something in mind now. Connects. The suplex bringing her back into the ring. Toni Storm. She's got Ruby Riott. Goes for a kick. Oh, but gets a brutal knee to the face in response. As Storm, oh, gets caught. Hurricane Rana connecting again. This is our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Toni Storm and Ruby Riott battling now here at NXT. As Storm, oh, look at that! Beautifully connected there, the DDT. Storm gets caught there, and Ruby Riott still not done. Throws her into the corner here. And oh, catches her, and once again, shoves her face into the middle turnbuckle. That unique style of offense being shown once again by Ruby Riott, as Riott perhaps looking to cause some anarchy in the NXT Women's Division with a big defeat on Toni Storm, as Storm needs to somehow think about getting into this matchup, somehow need to be thinking how to bring the offense back into her favor as a kick to the back of the head connects. As Riott picks her up, goes for a maneuver, Toni Storm reverses, and Storm, oh, look at this, grabbing her, slams her down the back of her head onto the knee, the cover by Storm, 1, 2, 3, and Toni Storm out of nowhere gets a huge win on Ruby Riott. What a match we just witnessed between these two young women. Okay, the future of the wrestling world we just saw here in NXT. Toni Storm, a big win here, proving why she is the NXT Women's Champion and proves why she still has what it takes to be champion. As, ladies and gentlemen, Ruby Riott, okay, showing that she's no slouch in her own route. In her own rights, I should say. Okay, Ruby Riott showing off that unique offense, showing off that she has potential in NXT. As, oh, wait a minute. Well, I mentioned her earlier, Becky Lynch looking down towards Toni Storm here after a big win for Storm. And Becky Lynch, she has rebranded herself, calling herself the man of NXT. And perhaps she wants a shot at the NXT Women's Champion here. These two women staring down, and quite frankly, what a match that would be. A match that I would love to be. And the crowd chanting, yes, 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 for this match. However, if this match was to happen, it's not going to happen tonight because, sadly, that's going to be the end of this episode here of NXT. If you guys liked it, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. Comment anything you want to comment, subscribe if you haven't already, but if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on the Bad Wrestling channel. I'm, of course, Dominic, and have a good day from Bad Wrestling. Bye-bye. Yo.